Hey Pi family, I see you in the comments. I hear the frustration in your messages. You've been mining Pi for months, maybe years, watching it sit there doing absolutely nothing while crypto YouTube keeps promising $10 Pi that never comes. Well, guess what? I've got some incredible news that's going to change everything for you. Pi Network just rolled out a feature that lets your Pi actually work for you instead of just collecting dust in your wallet. Look, I know trust is hard to come by these days, especially in crypto. That's why I share everything unfiltered on my Telegram, and Facebook links are right there in the description. No BS, no hype, just real talk about what's actually happening with Pi. If you're tired of empty promises and ready for real opportunities, hit that like button and subscribe because I'm about to show you exactly how to turn your dormant Pi into something powerful. So here's what happened that nobody's talking about. On June 28th, Pi Network quietly launched their ecosystem directory staking system. I know, another feature launch, right? But this one's different, and I'll tell you why. Remember when we all thought Pi would moon just because we mined it? That's old thinking. Pi's open network went live back in February and everything changed. This isn't about hoping someone pumps your bags anymore. This is about your Pi actually doing something useful. Here's the part that blew my mind. When you stake Pi to boost an app, you don't lose it. You get it back. It's like lending your Pi to help an app succeed, and in return, you get influence, visibility, and a front row seat to the app's growth. Your Pi comes home to you, but with stories to tell. Let me paint you a picture of what smart pioneers are doing right now. Sarah from our Telegram group staked 2,000 Pi to boost a local marketplace app in her city. That app is now the go-to platform for Pi payments in her area. Sarah didn't lose her Pi, she got it back after the staking period. But now she's known as an early supporter, gets insider updates, and has connections with the development team. The duration booster is genius too. Your 3,000 Pi doesn't just count as 3,000, it multiplies to over 3,200 in effective staking power. It's like your Pi is working overtime while you sleep. But here's what most people don't get. This isn't just about individual gains. When you stake your Pi, you're helping build the infrastructure that makes Pi valuable in the first place. Those apps you're supporting, they're creating real reasons for people to want and use Pi. I've been watching this space for years and I've never seen anything like this. Most cryptocurrencies ask you to just buy and hold. Pi is asking you to participate, to build, to be part of something bigger. You know what separates the real winners from the complainers? Winners don't just sit around waiting for magic to happen. They make it happen. Pi also launched something called Pi App Studio. It's like having superpowers for building apps without needing to code. Regular people are creating amazing applications that solve real problems. And guess what these apps need? Community support. That's where your staking comes in. I was talking to Marcus, a developer I met at a Pi meetup, and he told me something that stuck with me. He said, "The people staking Pi on my app aren't just supporters, they're believers, and believers become customers, advocates, and partners." Think about Amazon's early investors. They didn't just buy stock and wait. They used the platform, told friends, and helped build the community. That's what we're doing with Pi staking, except we get our Pi back too. The timing is perfect because three things are happening at once. The open network is stable, the staking system is rewarding early adopters, and new apps are launching every week that need our support. Alright, let's get practical. First, stop thinking like you're waiting for a lottery ticket to hit. Start thinking like an investor in the Pi ecosystem. Go to the Pi ecosystem directory and actually look at the apps. Find ones that solve problems you care about or serve communities you understand. Don't just stake randomly, be strategic. I recommend starting small. Take maybe 20% of your Pi and spread it across 2-3 promising apps. See how it feels, watch how the apps grow, learn the process. Remember, you get your Pi back, so this isn't a permanent commitment. Most importantly, start engaging with the Pi community beyond just mining. Join discussions, try new apps, give feedback to developers. The people who contribute to the ecosystem are the ones who benefit when it succeeds. This isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but I am someone who's been in this space long enough to recognize when something special is happening. And this feels special. Look, I get it. We've all been burned by crypto promises before. But Pi Network isn't asking you to buy something or risk money you can't afford to lose. They're asking you to participate in building something amazing with Pi you already have. The staking system is your chance to stop being a passive observer and start being an active participant in the Pi revolution. Your Pi has been waiting for this moment to actually do something meaningful. Drop a comment and let me know. What's one app or service you'd love to see built on Pi Network? Maybe we can find it together and support it through staking. Hit subscribe if this helped you see Pi differently, and don't forget to check out my Telegram and Facebook for daily Pi insights and community discussions. We're building something incredible together, one stake at a time. The future of Pi isn't about waiting for $10. It's about building a world where Pi is so useful, the price becomes irrelevant because you're already winning.